Most practice owners treat 5 p.m. as a finish line. The doors lock, the front desk closes, and the staff heads home. But your patients' questions, concerns, and urgent needs do not run on business hours. Even when the doors are open, keeping up with patient demand is incredibly difficult. Research tracking thousands of calls across 22 practices shows that medical offices already miss an average of 42% of incoming calls during standard operating hours. This is a line graph showing a timeline of call volume for a typical practice. You can see the slight dip at the end of the day, but that red zone through the night and weekend remains massive. Those after-hours windows actually account for 25 to 35% of a practice's entire weekly call volume. When those callers inevitably hit an automated answering machine instead of a live person, they rarely wait patiently. Data shows that 62% of patients who reach voicemail hang up immediately without leaving a message. A voicemail system does not successfully capture after-hours demand so you can handle it tomorrow. It actively turns away people trying to book appointments or seek necessary care right now. When patients cannot get through to reschedule or confirm details, they simply do not show up. According to National Institutes of Health data, those individual no-shows compound into a staggering $150 billion annual loss across the U.S. healthcare system. At the individual practice level, that frustration drives attrition. A patient who experiences a negative phone interaction, like a dead-end voicemail, is 4 times more likely to leave and find a competitor. Trying to solve this by hiring an in-house after-hours receptionist rarely works. Front office and administrative healthcare roles carry a massive annual turnover rate of 30 to 40%. It is an isolated, high-stress position with constant churn. Every time that seat empties, it drains practice resources. Replacing a single medical assistant or front desk worker costs between $9,000 and $12,000 in recruiting, training, and lost productivity. And while that position is vacant, the weekend call backlog falls onto your daytime staff. They arrive Monday morning to dozens of voicemails right as the highest call volume of the week hits, creating an immediate operational bottleneck. When you stack the heavy recruiting costs on top of the revenue lost to patient churn, attempting to staff after-hours coverage internally becomes an unsustainable financial model. To solve this, a growing number of practices are stepping away from internal hiring entirely. They are outsourcing the work to specialized virtual medical assistants, completely replacing the standard in-house model. These are not general call center operators reading from a script. Virtual medical assistants are specifically trained in healthcare administrative workflows, navigating strict compliance guidelines, and executing the exact triage protocols your practice already uses. The real advantage is technological integration. By connecting directly into your practice's electronic health record system, or EHR, a VMA instantly maps incoming calls to patient histories and schedules appointments on the first contact. Because they access protected records, this relies on enterprise-grade compliance infrastructure. The integrations are fully HIPAA certified and penetration tested to ensure data security. That deep EHR access is what separates a basic answering service from a true extension of your clinic. The VMA is fully equipped to handle scheduling and triage, just like someone sitting physically at your front desk. Deploying this model follows a precise 5-step process. First, the vendor maps out your practice's unique requirements, documenting your specific scheduling rules and exact escalation protocols. Second, the technical team securely provisions access, building that direct, encrypted link into your existing EHR platform. Third, they assign your specialized team members. Depending on your patient demographics, this can include bilingual specialists or the use of AI voice neutralization to ensure clear communication. Fourth, a dedicated team leader executes a full trial run. They test the workflows and monitor the responses to guarantee absolute quality and strict compliance with service-level agreements. By following this blueprint, a practice can completely offload its after-hours calls and go fully live in just 48 to 72 hours without interrupting the current daytime staff. This chart compares annual overhead. An in-house employee, including salary, benefits, and turnover expenses, hits $60,800. A dedicated VMA costs just $21,600 with zero turnover liability. That is a 64% reduction, keeping an extra $39,200 in your budget every year. And if you run a smaller practice with lighter call volume, scalable part-time models allow you to pay hourly without any long-term minimum commitments.
But the upfront cost reduction is only half the equation. The real financial victory comes from capturing the bookings you used to miss and completely eliminating the expensive no-shows caused by unreturned phone calls. You no longer have to worry about the Monday morning scramble. Your front desk becomes a reliable, smoothly functioning system that accurately processes patient needs 24 hours a day. Every day the clock strikes 5 without a live answering solution in place, your practice actively turns away bookings and frustrates patients who just want to reach their doctor. Stop letting those calls drop. Claim your 30-day trial today and secure your practice's after-hours revenue pipeline in the next 72 hours.